Unless you've been living under the rock, you've definitely seen these AI skeleton videos. Lots of creators are making a bag with this niche, but it's just not gonna be you. But before you click off, that's actually a good news.
What?
Because in this video I'm gonna show you the psychology behind why these videos go viral and how to take those exact same tricks into a micro niche where you have no competition and grow to 3 to 5k a month within first 90 days. I've got 3 tricks for you, and the trick number 3 is the one that actually connects it all together, and first 2 tricks don't work without it. By the way, my name is Yasmin. I ran a dozen faceless AI pages. I made serious money with it, and I helped 35 people do the same thing, starting from scratch. So what I'm about to show you is what's actually working right now, and it's not some ChatGPT theory or something. So trick number 1, think about the last AI skeleton video that you watched. Why did you stay? It wasn't the skeleton himself or the AI animation. It was because of the question at the start, and most of the creators don't actually know why it works. But at the end of this trick, you'll have a formula that you can plug into any niche, and it will increase your average view duration, so you'll get more views with very little effort. Think about this one. How many chocolates can you eat before you die? Notice what just happened in your brain. You didn't think, oh, I have no idea. You're probably thinking about a number, but you don't know which number exactly it is. Like, that gap is actually the hook itself. Your brain really wants to fill in that gap, and that's the reason why you keep watching after the first 5 seconds. And it works in literally any niche. Watch this. How many days can you go without protein before you start losing muscle? How many nights of bad sleep before your testosterone drops by 30%? How many days of skipping sunscreen before the damage becomes irreversible? But numbers are just one version of this hook. There is a second version of this hook, and it's even more powerful. It's combining 2 different things, both familiar to your target audience. What if BMW engineers designed a baby stroller? What if Formula 1 pit crew worked at drive-thru in McDonald's? What if Wright brothers had access to 3D printer? You know exactly what both things are, but you have zero idea what happens when they combine. And again, that gap keeps people watching. So the formula goes like this: familiar topic plus unknown number that viewer can imagine but doesn't know the exact answer, or 2 familiar things combined is the hook that holds attention. Now you need to find that sweet spot in your niche, find the right question, but don't answer it too soon. That's what I'm gonna show you in trick number 2. By the way, there is this guy that started a new page and is doing really well because he did one thing. He took inspiration from this niche but started something completely different. I've made a tool that me and my students used to find insanely profitable niches. I made it completely free. You just answer a few questions and AI will find the best niche for you with valid demand on the market and give you 3 options so you can start creating without being stuck on choosing the right niche. Let's get back to the next trick. So every viral video in this niche uses the same hidden structure, and nobody talks about it. I don't know why. I'm about to show it to you in one example. There is one video that's called "What if UFC fighter woke up in ancient China?" and it has millions of views. In this part of the script you can see day 3. He asks for protein, but they place 1 single grain of sand in his hand and he misses In-N-Out Burger. And that's it, that's the whole structure. It's 3-part structure. The setup is he asks for food. Tension is that they place just 1 single grain of sand in his hand, not sand, rice. And the punchline is that he misses In-N-Out burgers. And it repeats throughout the whole script. You can see it here highlighted in this script. Same 3 beats every time. Setup, tension and punchline. Each day is its own video inside already pretty short video. You get one tiny hook and one tiny payoff in each day, and before you can decide if you want to continue watching, the next hook is already playing and hooking you in. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Each one of these tricks is like a mini video inside this video. I get to rehook you 3 times and you can't even be mad about it. If this was one long story, you would be saying like, bro, quit yapping, get to the point already. So short loops inside a short video, that's the right move. Pick anything in your niche that can be broken into days, levels, minutes or rounds. Build each segment into 3 beats and the rest will take care of itself. So last trick, and this one you can just steal and implement into your next video and you're gonna get more views. It's called visual tension, and once you understand it, you'll never make a boring video again. So watch this.
What if a UFC fighter woke up in ancient Greece? Day 1.
Pause. Did you catch that? In the first 2 seconds, he flashed multiple clips from later in the video. You saw them for maybe half a second each and your brain didn't fully process any of them. But now it really wants to process them. And that's not an accident. He actually planted few loops in your brain before the video even started actually. Now listen to the sound.
What if a UFC fighter woke up in ancient Greece? Day 1.
Every single clip has its own hit, and each one tells your brain this moment matters. Pay attention, this is very important. And your brain doesn't decide to feel that, it just does. That's like our primal stuff. That's why short form content is so addicting. That's why I don't have Instagram, TikTok or YouTube on my phone. And the thing that levels it up a notch is adding a riser that stops after the hook. It gives you a feeling that something big is coming, even though it's not. So we have these 3 layers stacked in first 3 seconds and the viewer feels it all. Even if they don't know that it's there, they feel it. Now watch what happens when he gets into the actual video.
You open your eyes on dirt. A Spartan throws a spear at your feet and says train. You're 205 pounds of creatine and pre-workout. He's 5'7", lean as jerky, and has been training to kill since he was 7. You flex at him. He doesn't know what a flex is. He thinks...
Pause. Look at the clip lengths. They are each different. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second again. Like, it's random, and that's the point. If every clip was 2 seconds, your brain would lock into the rhythm and it will become boring. But this random pacing keeps brain recalibrating, and it's never standing still. It's always entertained. It never settles and it's always alert. This is visual tension. It's not telling viewers to stay. It's not giving them an option to leave. So that's it. 3 tricks. A hook that keeps them from scrolling, a structure that keeps them watching, and the visual tension that doesn't give them an option to leave. And this isn't just theory. Every single page that's doing good numbers in your niche is doing at least 2 of those 3 things. Maybe the creator is aware of it, maybe he isn't. And it doesn't matter, because it works. And if you made it this far, you're probably not just watching content for entertainment. You want to build serious, real income with AI content. My students like Alex, Peter and Brian went from figuring this out alone and not getting anywhere to hitting first 3 to 5k a month in the first 90 days working with me. And it's not because they got lucky, it's because they started using the right system and not guessing all the time what works and what doesn't work. I broke the exact system on the link in the description, literally step by step. And if it makes sense to you, there is a way to apply to work with me directly. So click on the link below. Stop waiting, click on the link below